Man, I did not want to have to make this video today. For real, I did not want to have to make this video, bro. But fuck it, we here, right? We here. Let's talk about it. Bro, are you somebody that's still accepting prejudice in 2025? First of all, what is prejudice? Let's look up the definition real quick. Because I'm tired, bro. Prejudice. An irrational attitude of hostility directed against an individual, a group, a race, or their supposed characteristics. Let's look up another example or another definition. Excuse me. Preconceived judgment or opinion. Preconceived. That means before you even get to know who I am, or before they even get to know who you are, young man, young brother, they already had a mind made up about who you are, how you are, without even knowing. But my problem is us accepting it. I don't want y'all walking around here thinking that that's okay, because it'll never be okay. And I'm bringing it up today because I go through this, and I just been going through this at my job, dealing with different people at work. I'm working at this job, right? I've been here over a year. I've been here. Man, people joke. They want to talk about the way that I walk, the way that I talk. And I've been going through that all my life. So it's really nothing. I've been going through it all my life. You know what I'm saying? But we sweep these things under the rug so long. But where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? Somebody tell me. And it was one instance that made me speak up. I had to eventually speak up. After sweeping it under the rug for so long, at this job, all my life, but at this job in particular, I just held my tongue. Because we never really expect nobody to understand how we feel as a black man or black woman in America. We don't never expect nobody to understand how we feel. But this particular instance, I had to speak up. It was a certain woman at my job who should have knew better. But like I said, you don't never really expect them to. Same age as me. I'm 26 years old, by the way. So the first strike, or the first thing that happened, you feel me? We work near each other. She comes up to me. She tells me on Martin Luther King's birthday. Y'all know last week was Martin Luther King's birthday. Rest in paradise. She comes up to me and she tells me, hey, one of the other, well, she doesn't say it like this, but I don't want to say names, but she says, one of the other black guys is mad at me. I say, why is he mad at you? Well, I told him, hey, Martin Luther King had a dream, but I had a dream this morning too. Where is that okay? Where is that okay? Somebody tell me where that's okay. But that was just the first thing that she did. And I kind of brushed it off. I didn't say nothing to her right then and there. I was just like, wow, that's wild, bro. That's wild. Why is he mad at me? I said, I don't even know. You got to ask him, bro. That's wild. But I didn't, you feel me? I didn't frown. I didn't give her, I just shook my head, bro. I just shook my head and was like, wow. Then it dawned on me later that day, days going forward. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That was disrespectful. That was hella disrespectful. Fast forward a couple days later, the same woman, we working on the line together. She taps me on my shoulder. She asks me. No, matter of fact, before that, but still a couple of days later, check it out. I'm talking to one of the older Native women on the line. And I'm asking questions about her heritage. And I asked one question, just a question that I was asking. I said, do Spaniards speak Spanish? Just to get an understanding. Now, don't get me wrong, this is something that we learned in high school a little bit of, you feel me? But I just wanted to know. I'm asking the question just to make sure I'm sure. I've been doing some reading, so I just want to make sure I was sure about Spaniards speaking Spanish. So I asked the lady, and the woman that I've been talking about, she chimes in on the conversation. She was like, you need to go back to high school. Now, I'm not tripping off of that part. You need to go back to high school. She joking with me. You need to go back to high school. And then she continues to say, that's like asking a black person, do they speak hood? That's like asking a black person, do they speak hood? Now that had me fucked up. That fucked me up when she said that. Now that fucked me up. I still didn't say nothing to her. Fast forward a couple of days later, I'm working on the line with this woman. She taps me on my shoulder. She says, hey, do black people really like watermelon? And she's saying it like it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting here saying these things like it's a joke. Not like she genuinely wants to know. Nothing like that. She's playing with black culture. She's playing with my people like it's a joke. I said, no. I told her, I responded, I said, no. We used to sell watermelon. But America flipped the narrative and made a joke out of us selling watermelon, harvesting and selling watermelon. I let her know. That same day, she said something else to me. I'm trying to remember what she said, but this was the last straw. What did she say? I can't remember right now. But it was something else that was hella respectful, just like everything she been saying. And after that, it was it. I stayed quiet. Waited till not the end of the shift, but till we went to our lunch break. We huddled up and they speak on the microphone, the managers, about our production plan, whatever. But anyway, I asked for the mic. Everybody around, and I let them know. Y'all make it hard to work with these racial slurs, with this prejudice, and I'm not having it. I told him, I don't know about anybody else, but when it come to me, I don't want to hear none of that. Y'all not finna disrespect me. I don't want to hear nothing about no watermelon, no Kool-Aid, about the way that I walk, about the way that y'all not finna do that. Don't say nothing in here, in this building, in this establishment that you wouldn't say out there on the street. Plain and simple. Told him just like that. My manager grabbed me. Let me know. He was like, hey, don't do something you're going to regret. I don't want you to lose your job. With you, whatever. Now, it's more to that story, but the rest is irrelevant. But I say all of this to say, are you still accepting prejudice in 2025? Because I see a lot of black people that are. And I'm not having it, bro. And to those people that are, if you somebody that brushes it off, you need to stop doing that, bro. Because they going to keep thinking that it's okay. And when they have kids, they kids is going to think that shit is okay. That shit is not okay. When do we draw the line? Somebody tell me. When do we draw the line? We got to stand for something. We got to stand for something. We've been the butt end of the joke forever in America. We've been the butt end of the joke. When is that going to stop? You even see these black comedians, entertainers, doing the same thing, making a joke out of black culture, bro. And I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it, bro. It's not a joke. We don't do that to no other culture. We don't play with nobody else like that. Don't get me wrong. These entertainers, these comedians, yeah, they do to get $1. But even that, I'm not going for that. You don't disrespect nobody. I don't care what the color of their skin is, what their background is, where they come from. You don't do that. So where do we draw the line? I was talking to a couple of black dudes that I work with at the job about the situation the other day. This is days after it happened. And they said, one of them looking at me like I'm tripping, but he nodding his head like he in agreement. But I feel like he ain't feel me, and I let them know as I'm telling them the story. Like, see, I don't tell nobody this kind of stuff because I don't even expect my own people to understand, because we so lost. We got so much of that Willie Lynch in us, that Willie Lynch syndrome, that we just brush the shit off. That another black man will look at me like I'm tripping. They'll look at me like I'm being aggressive, like I'm being irrational for standing up for my people and our culture. So somebody tell me, am I tripping? Matter of fact, I don't care if you think I'm tripping. I know I'm not. I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of the prejudice, especially in public and in the workplace. In the workplaces, that should not be happening at all. It make it hard to get up and go get your money. When motherfuckers want to act like it's a joke, act like your culture is a joke, play with Martin Luther King on his birthday. That's not no joke. Like I said, a lot of black people let it slide, been letting it slide all their life. Where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? I don't know, man. I'm off of here, though.